I start to record this session as well, and I start sharing if it's possible to share. Okay, do you see the page of the book, Anna?
No. No.
Try to change network again.
Hi, Olga. How are you? Could you please put away your stuff, my love, from there?
Or yes, the chair. Thank you. Okay, I'm changing network again.
Sorry.
No problem, darling. We had another problem at the moment, that is the connection. Are you there, Anna?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just sharing the screen again. Actually, I do share the screen totally, so anything I'm going to do, you're going to watch it. So let's start to make a revision of the all conditionals. Okay, so we start with a... Yes, that's the old book. But actually, before getting into the book, I'm let you see this presentation. Okay, Anna, do you see that?
Yes.
Okay, so if you could read one slide each, and then we discuss each slide we are getting into. Okay, how to understand conditionals. As you just mentioned, Myla, we got 4 conditionals, and we have 0, first, second, and third. This is actually the grill that you can refer to, because we have the tense and we have the use. There are the 2 things each tense that you have to remember: how and when. Okay, so for conditional 0, that is not a real conditional, but is a tense that we use a lot: present simple and present simple. Facts, high probability. The first conditional we use in the first part or second, they can always be interchangeable. Present simple and will plus base form for future situation where we have a high probability. Then we have the second conditional with a past simple would plus the base form, when we have future situation with a low probability. And of course, the third conditional, past perfect, would have plus past participle, that is a bit complicated, this one. And for past situation, that of course we have no probability anymore, because it's past. Okay, let's get on. No, this one I'm going to send it to you. So besides the book that you will have, I'm just preparing some materials that can be slides, that can be just grills, anything. And every time we use it, I'm sending it to you.
How you can send it? Or by mail? Or
as you prefer. Usually I send it via WhatsApp, and then people, they decide if they want to download, to keep in the smartphone, in the computer. But if there are some people that they're not using WhatsApp, they just have to tell me. That's okay. Okay, so let's make some example with the 0 conditional, with facts and high probability. Anna, could you please read them?
Okay. The 0 conditional: facts, high probability.
Probability.
I smells if you eat it.
Yes.
You get wet if it rains.
Yes.
If people eat too much, they get fat. If you touch a fire, you get burned.
Yes.
People die if they don't eat. You get water if you mix hydrogen and oxygen. Snakes bite if they are scared.
Yes.
If babies are hungry, they cry.
Okay, so very, very easy. They are just facts. We have a high probability, that is 9% probability, and it's called the zero conditionals. Actually, it's a present simple. It's a normal present simple. The only thing that we do, we sometimes use if, not always, because you say you get wet if it rains. When we got an if, usually we indicate as a conditional, but actually, as you can see, is a normal present simple, because even in the present simple, you are just representing facts. For example, I smells if you eat it. That is, you can even translate without the if. I smells when you hit it. Okay, it's the same, it's a present simple. But as we use an if, we use it as a conditional. So there are two different ways of looking at the same kind of sentence and grammar. That was yesterday I was mentioning this in the lesson, that grammar can offer different point of view, and this is an explanation. Okay, Myla, could you please read it?
First conditional, future situation, high probability. If it rains, I won't go to the park. If I study today, I'll go to the party tonight. If I have enough money, I'll buy some new shoes. She'll be late if the rain is
Delayed.
She'll miss the bus if she doesn't have leave soon. If I see her, I'll tell her.
Sorry, by the way, I didn't introduce Olga to you, Myla, because I suppose you were here yesterday. Olga and Myla. Sorry. Anna knows everybody. Okay. Our retired girl. Okay. It's a long way to Tipperary. Very long way. Okay, so the first conditional, that is the most common conditional, we got a future situation and high probability, because we got evidence that something is going to happen, not very soon, but in the future. Okay, if it rains, I won't go to the park, it's my decision. And of course, this is, even here, you see, it's the mode of the will. Actually, is a normal future tense, but even here, you got an if. So you got two sentences, one is dependent from the other, and she'll be late if the train is delayed. Okay. She'll miss the bus if she doesn't leave soon. And this is very easy to understand. Second conditional, Olga, tell us about it.
Second conditional, future situation, low probability. If we were in London today, we would be able to go to the concert in Hyde Park. If I had millions of dollars, I'd give a lot to
Charity.
If there were no hungry people in this world, it would be a much better place. If everyone had clean water to drink, there would be a lot less disease.
Okay, so here, this is very similar to the first one. the real difference is in the meaning, in the probability. So here we have a very low probability, because look at the first one. If we were in London today, we wouldn't be able to go to the concert in Hyde Park. Actually, they are probably far away from London. So there's just a very, very slight possibility that they get on to London on time. The same, if I had millions of dollars, I'd give it to charity. But do you have it? Can you have it? Probably. Maybe you win the lottery, but you know, the probability is very low. And everything is, this is the tense they say is the dream tense. Is something that you would like, that it could happen, but you have very low probability that it is happening actually. Okay, so that's why they call it the second conditional, is even the dream conditional. And then we're getting into the regret conditional. That is the third one. Anna.
Third conditional, past situation, no probability. If I had worked harder at school, I would have got better grades. If I had had time, I would have gone to see him, but I didn't have time. If we had bought that house, we would have had to rebuild the kitchen.
Yes.
If we had caught the early train, we would have got there on time, but we were late.
So, despite the fact that understanding it is very easy because it's something that is past, so you can regret, but it's past, so there's nothing you can do. The sentence building is quite complicated here. You see, we are going to make a revision on the forms. Okay. So, just to revise the form. Present simple plus present simple. Very easy. First one. Zero, sorry. First one. Present simple plus will or want. Okay, if it rains more. Second, if plus past simple plus would, wouldn't, and the verb. If I had much money, I would buy a car. This one probably the most common one. And then when we have no possibility, we have if, always, the past perfect plus, and the result is would have, always would have, plus past participle. So you see so many words, but actually the past perfect is already formed by at least two verbs, okay? The past perfect. Then would have other two words, and then the past participle other two words. That's why sentences seem so long, but actually they are just three parts. Just consider as a whole, okay? If I had won, past perfect, the lottery, I would have bought a car. Okay, it's not so difficult. It's just a matter of exercise. Actually, it's becoming difficult for advance when you're studying it in advance, because we're doing something that is complicated, but I don't want to scare you. So, not at all, not at all. We will see in the future. Okay, so this is the conditional. Say that we can, okay, and then we have some time clauses that are helping us to see that is a conditional. Okay, so when, I'll call you when I get home. As soon as, I'll call you as soon as I get home, because we can add these time clauses before, after, until, or till, and while. Goodbye. Okay. Okay, now we can go back to our book, last year book, that is the intermediate book. So Olga, what I suggest you, if you decide to stay in this class, we have finished the intermediate now, and we are getting into the upper intermediate. The upper intermediate level is not so different from the intermediate level because we are going quite slowly. We are taking some intermediate to make a revision each time. There's something that we don't understand, even because consider that Myla and Anna as well, and I don't know if somebody else is getting in, we will see it. But anyway, with this last level, we have studied it quite in a soft way, I would say, because there was the lockdown that was starting. So we were studying it, but not like we are really studying. So we go on, but we don't forget to make a revision every time, every single time we need it. Okay. No. Is the orange one.
Orange one.
Yeah, and she's going, you see, she knows the person that is printing the book.
Yes.
So you have just to take agreement with her. They cost, I think they all cost the whole book, that because there are two books, and €19.50.
Okay.
€19.50, is that right?
This one,
Yes.
yes.
Yes, that's
May I
right.
take a picture?
Yes, yes. Then you decide if you want to take it. Yeah. Okay, let's share. But now today we are going into the green one, that is the intermediate one, and we get into page 144, where we got our grammar. And we start just to make the whole revision conditional by conditional and exercising every single conditional one at a time. Okay. So, do you want to read, Olga?
First conditional and future time clauses.
Yes,
When
it's
until
144. Not July. Okay. I'm going to send it to you. I'm going one moment, take some water. You read it.
Okay. First conditional sentence in present simple will, want, plus infinitive. And will I do this exercise? Only read. Yes, only read. If you work hard, you will pass your exams. The boss won't be well pleased if you were late for meeting. Come and see us next week if you have time. Alison won't get into university.
Let me take it bigger because it is a bit. It's not so big.
Yes, I remember taking my.
Your glasses. Now the thing is that this one cannot be bigger than this. No, here is a bit bigger. Not so big, I'm sorry.
Okay, I won't go unless you go too.
Okay. Okay, Myla, read the explanation now.
We use first conditional sentences to talk about a possible future situation and its consequences. We use the present tense, not the future, after if in first conditional sentences. Not if you work hard, you will pass all your exams. You can also use an imperative instead of the will clause. You can use unless instead of if, not in conditional sentences. She won't get into university unless she gets good grades. If she doesn't get good grades.
Okay, unless, yes, it's the same. Yeah, very good. Okay, so Anna, could you please read the future time clauses and then we're going to practice it.
Aspetta, devo spostare le faccine.
Ah, okay.
Future time clauses. As soon as you get your exam results, call me. We'll have dinner when your father gets home. I won't go to bed until you come home. I'll have a quick lunch before I leave. After I finish university, I'll probably take a year off and travel.
So explain.
Use of the present tense, not the future. After, when, as soon as, until, before, and after to talk about the future.
Okay, this is what, when I was very young at school, they say the future, the double future, they say in Italian. But actually, this is not, you don't see in any English grammar this double future. It's just an explanation to see that you cannot put two future together in this first conditional. Okay, let's try to make this short exercise. And we just see at the end how can you manage it. Okay, you do one by one, and you could start and then Milan and then I'll get that.
Okay. I'll phone you at around 6. Aspetta. Unless you phone me first.
Milan?
What if Rosie doesn't get here soon? What do you do?
What do you do?
But
Really?
Okay, let's see at the end. Okay. Olga, number 3. Yes, and you can hear, you want to see here?
no, maybe.
Oh, near there, okay.
Noah won't pass his exam if he doesn't study.
Okay, so Anna.
When he is college course, Jack will look for a job. When he finishes, primo, the first. Okay.
Okay.
We will do our homework before dinner if we have time.
If we
Time.
have. Okay, the only one that is not correct is this one. Would you say why? What
Will you do?
Will you do?
will? Yes. Look, present simple plus will, want, infinitive. Okay, so what will you do? Okay. It's here. Okay.
Yes.
That is just what. It's enough that you read it. Okay, not bad at all. And if we go here, now let's do this. So here is easier because you have to complete with the present simple or future we will. So you can choose to use or the present simple or the future with will. You want to check if you have it? Oh, you find out. Okay. Okay, this one, Olga, I can send it to you, this page as well. Okay.
Or all page?
The whole page.
Okay.
So you can have the rules and then practice the exercise, even if we do that now, but you can practice again the exercise at home. Okay, good. Okay, complete with the present simple or future we will. Okay, let's do the usual tournament. So it's Anna starting.
That girl into trouble if she...
Oh, let's see if I can do it here. It's
Okay.
even smaller. Okay.
For me is get. That girl get into trouble. She,
Get.
Gets.
Gets.
Will
get.
I will get. Ecco come non detto.
Yes. That girl will get into trouble if she doesn't wear the uniform. So the thing is that she's not wearing the uniform now. What is the result? If she's not wearing the uniform, she will get in trouble. Okay? It's one is the result of the other. It doesn't matter if is one is before the other, because you can express in both ways. Okay, Mila, try number 2.
If you give in your homework late,
If you give in your homework,
the teacher won't mark it.
won't mark it. Yes.
Yo.
Yo. Yeah. Okay, Olga, can you see that?
Don't write anything unless you will be sure of the answer.
Any other comment? Are. Unless you are. Unless you are. Unless you are or you're. Unless you're sure of the answer. Okay.
Gary will be expelled if his come si dice? Behavior. What is the mean?
Behavior, comportamento. And the verb to behave means we don't have in Italian to behave, ma è comportarsi bene.
Ok, not improve.
Is not changing, is not getting better.
Se non cambia il suo comportamento.
Improve is when you're getting better or bigger. So we are talking about behave, that is a good way of acting. So if you are not improving, so you're not doing better in your way of acting,
Allora,
because otherwise I tell you the answer.
Gary will be expelled if his behavior don't improve.
Yes, or doesn't.
Scusa, doesn't.
Yes, okay, but
doesn't improve.
You got a verb. Okay. Okay.
They will be late for school unless they are in hurry.
No, this is hurry, is the verb hurry, to hurry. Unless they hurry, yes, unless they hurry, yes. Is it? Yeah.
Quindi c'è pure ritardare nel senso di...
To hurry, affrettarsi, yes. That is not, remember, is not reflexive, as usual.
Yes.
We have to make a list of non-reflexive. Yes, majority they are. Okay, Olga.
Ask me if you don't know what to do.
Ask me if you don't know what to do. Actually, this is a verb that you are using very frequently when you're making conversation, but you probably don't realize that it's a conditional.
Johnny will be punished.
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 If he shouts at the teacher again.
Yes, very good.
Stavolta ce l'ho messa Alessia.
Yes.
My sister will finish university this year if she passes all her exams. I don't go out tonight unless I finish my homework.
Won't.
I
I
won't.
won't go out. I will not go out now unless I finish my homework quickly. Yes.
Call me if you some help with your project. Allora. Call me if you will need.
No, it's just
Need basta.
So we need some revision. You see, probably it's not really clear. Okay. One.
Faccio un
if
po' di
you-
confusione fra lo zero e
everybody
il primo.
does. I realize that everybody does because you made mistakes one each. You made one mistake and Olga and Myla the same. We all made one mistakes. Yes. Yes, but let's see. Let's revise why you're making this mistake and you're making this confusion. Is the number one, if you work hard, you'll pass your exam. What does it mean? That now you work hard, in the future you will pass your exam.
Va bene, ok.
The boss won't be very pleased if we are late for the meeting. The boss will not very pleased if you're late in the meeting. Okay. We use the present tense and not the future after if in first conditional sentences. But we can also use an imperative instead of the will clause. And we can use unless instead of if not, but this is another thing. Actually, when you have future time clauses, like
As.
yes, you have to use the present tense and not the future after, when, as soon as, until, before, and after. This is the only mistakes that you did, okay? Because you didn't use the present tense, you make the confusion within present tense and will. Of course, because you didn't memorize the words, but you have to remember that after, when, as soon as, until, before, and after, you have to use the present tense and not the future. In fact, unless here you used the present with if is okay. Unless again use the present. Ask me if you okay, don't know. What is the teacher? Actually, it's not so so clear because even here, for example, you got the if, but this is the imperative. Ask me. Okay, so it's not present tense. Don't confuse that is a present tense here, because they say, okay, so I'm using there the present tense, but there's no unless there are not other words. We got if. No, this is an imperative. So you have to you should be careful, but believe me, if you are doing your exam, you have to be very careful. But if you make this kind of mistakes while you're speaking, it doesn't matter, because actually your what you want to mean is everybody's going to understand you anyway, even if you make this kind of mistakes. That doesn't mean that you have to make mistakes, of course, when you're speaking, but don't be so severe with yourself in this moment. If you have to take an exam, yes, you have to, okay, but otherwise, you don't. Let's try to do this. Circle the correct word or expression. Okay, let me put it like this. And this one, I have to move it. Yeah. I won't go to university if I don't get good result. Or unless, no, I won't, we got will, so we use if, okay? This is the same exercise as before, but we have a double choice, and you have, it's just the same exercise on the other way around. Okay? Okay, go on, number 1.
Allora, don't turn over the exam after until the teacher tells you to. Allora, aspetta.
This is the meaning, because the building is already there. You already have this word. So,
cosa vuol dire? Don't, aspetta.
don't turn over the exam.
Turn over in che
In a physical sense. So I got a page here. I got a page. Don't turn over.
Fino a quando, sì, ok.
Yes.
Ok.
Yeah.
Until the
Good.
teacher tells.
Very good. Okay.
Please check the waters not too hot. Please check the water not too hot. The kids get back.
This is not grammar, it's just comprehension.
Before,
of course, if you get it later, poor kids. Yeah, poor kids. Yes.
your parents will be really happy when they hear your good news.
Very good.
Allora, I look for a job in September after I come back from holiday.
Of course.
The schools will close unless it stops snowing soon.
Unless, yes, or unless there's a new pandemic.
Esatto.
The job is very
Urgent.
So please do it as soon as you can.
Very good.
We'll stay in the library until it closes. Then we'll go home.
Good.
Eric will probably learn to drive when he is 18.
Good.
You won't be able to speak with the head teacher
Yes.
if you make an appointment.
Be careful. Which is the meaning of this sentence?
You won't be able to speak to there are possibilities to teacher, but unless, okay, unless
Because if you don't
take wait.
yes,
or
that's
appointment.
it. That's it. That's it.
Give mommy a kiss before she goes to work.
Before she goes to work. You see, this they were much easier for you because they didn't ask you to put in practice any grammar structure, but it's just a minute. And all of you, I see that you are quite good in comprehension and vocabulary and listening. So, of course, this is a different kind of exercise that is just confirming what I just told you, that in conversation you don't need, I mean, you already know these grammar rules inside yourself. You don't know that you know them, but actually you know them. But you know, when you are asked to do something actually with a grammar structure and following the grammar structure, it became more difficult to get, but it's just a matter of exercise. Because I remember myself studying the same and having the same difficulties that you have now. I had the same. So, and now I don't, of course, I don't have any difficulties, but exercise and exercise and exercises. Okay, very good. Okay, so we could watch the second conditional, but I think that for today, grammar, it's enough. And we are going, yeah, because I love grammar, but not all the people they do. And anyway, we have just to make something different, because otherwise we also getting bored and it's too strong. And I want to see something that is with vocabulary. I wanted to see relationships. Okay. Especially in this moment, the relationships are so difficult to maintain, to keep. Let's see what kind of vocabulary can we use in any different kind. For you that you got a book, is page 158, but I do ask you not to open it, because probably as is a revision, you already have the exercise time. Very honest, Myla. Yes. So don't open your book, just let's do them all together. Okay. Now match the words and definition. For example, a couple, what is the definition? Are two people who are married or in a romantic relationship. Usually they are a couple. Okay. Number 2, you read the definition and you find out the word. Okay, Anna, number 2.
Your husband, wife, boyfriend, or girlfriend. Sono le definizioni qua di fianco?
Yes.
Ok.
I take the pen as well.
Partner?
It is, yeah, sure, it's a partner.
Person that you are engaged to be married to. Fiancé.
Fiancé.
A person that you share a flat with. Flatmate.
Flatmate.
Homemade.
Homemade, yes, also homemade. Flatmate is just showing that you are sharing a flat. Of course, it cannot be a flat. It can be a house, can be a cottage, it can be a hut, it can be a cabin or a car. So, but it's your home. So it's your homemade that is more general. Perfect.
A person that you work with. Colleague.
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 C'è anche scritto.
A person that you used to have a relationship with. Close friend. Used to have.
You used to have yes, an ex.
Okay.
You used to have,
Yes,
but you
yes.
past.
A very good friend that you can talk to about anything. Close friend.
A close friend.
A friend from school or college. Classmate.
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 Classmate. Okay, very good. Let's go on to one on the other. Okay. Verb and verb phrases. Okay. Am I taking? I want to move it this, but I can't. Okay. I want to put it here, because otherwise, and take a pen, green pen. Okay, so you see the picture? We have those pictures here.
Aspetta, mi devo spostare le faccine.
Yes, I have to do the same, but now that I have a pen, I can't go on, otherwise I'm writing on the book, you know.
Aiuto!
Yeah, you see. Now that's really.
Ma fate più logica.
Yes, you know.
La penna verde, poi non si sposta più.
I know, because you know.
Io se no.
I want to make it bigger and doing central. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm moving. Where do we put it? Okay, like this. Anna, sorry about it. Now we don't see you and me. And I take the pen again. Okay. Oh. What do you mean?
There are 10 pieces.
10. Ah, yes, we're missing 2. Okay, I forget my pen. I don't use the pen. Sorry about that. I can't use the pen. You have to keep in mind your reply. Okay.
Okay.
Because these are, yes, all of them. Okay, this is, you see, complete the sentences with a verb or a verb phrases in the past tense. Don't put. So this is actually a story that we have here, but you have to use the right one. So number 1, I met Mark when I was studying at your university. Go on, number 2.
We each other quickly because we went to the same classes. We get in touch, get married, no, get on, get to know, get out together, come, touch, propose. We became friends each other quickly because we went to same classes.
Do you agree?
No.
No? They don't agree, Anna, sorry.
Come non detto.
It's not my fault, they do. Because they say there's this each other.
Yeah.
Each other, you can't become friends.
Allora, will was together?
No. Any suggestion?
Get on, get to know.
We get to know each other. Get to know.
Quindi
get
got,
to
yeah.
Yeah, we got to know, of course. We got to know each other quickly because we went to the same class. Yeah.
Each other.
Each other, got to know each other. L'un l'altro.
L'un l'altro, ok.
Yes. Okay, very good.
We soon became friends.
Okay.
And we
Became, you say? Yes.
No.
Yes, the
And
past. No problem.
Yeah.
No, that's okay.
And we discovered that we
In 2 parts.
We have a lot in common.
We
had.
had a lot in common. Yes.
For example, we both like art and music.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay. Number 4.
We, in our second term, and we fell in love.
Yes.
Cos'è? Non ho sentito, cos'è che ha detto?
Ancora non ha detto, ha solo letto
non
la
lo
frase.
We maybe got in touch or got to know. No, we got out together in
Then-
our second term and we fall
In
in
love.
love. Yes.
So we got out together.
Out together.
We got out together in
Together.
our second term and we fell in love. The second term, I remember you that it is the second part of the university.
Yes.
So it could be trimestre, quadrimestre, pentamestre, it depends. Term is generic, is the second term. Okay.
I don't understand in second term.
Second term è la seconda parte della sessione universitaria in questo caso. Si usa anche però nel liceo, per cui il quadrimestre, il pentamestre, il trimestre è più generico. First term, second term, and if they are free, third term.
Okay. We for 2 years, but we argued a lot, and in our last term at university we.
So 2 things.
Allora.
For 2 years.
For 2 years.
What's happening? Together.
We was together for 2 years.
We
Was together.
We were.
Mezza
Okay. Yeah.
We were together for 2 years,
but
we argued a lot in our last term at university. Argued era discutere, no?
Yes. Yes.
A lot in our last term, sarà l'ultimo quadrimestre.
Yes.
University. We
Bye-bye.
Break, com'è il passato di break?
Break
up.
broke
Up.
We broke up. We broke up. Okay, we broke up.
After we left university, we lost touch.
Yes.
Because I moved to London and I started staying in New York.
And he stayed in New York. Then we see the picture here. We got a Facebook. Yes.
5 years later, we again on Facebook, we were both together and now we moved to London too.
Okay. No. No. What does it mean that after a period?
I don't know. I think maybe they're right.
Yes, they were meeting again. So which one is the verb that is say we?
Get in touch.
Yes, it is. Get in touch. So we got in touch again. Got in touch again means contact a person. Get in touch. We got in touch again on Facebook. We were both single and Mark had moved to London too. Let's see. Oh, they're taking a coffee.
No.
This time, Myla,
Tocca a me.
Oh, yes, Anna,
Ah,
sorry.
8. Fammi vedere la figura, vai giù. 8.
Yes. They are taking a coffee here.
Ok, ok. This time, spostare le faccine, aspetta. This time we better than before, maybe because we are older. Allora, we
Better. We got better. Better is used we.
got on.
Yes, we got on
Got
better.
on better than before.
Yes, very good.
Maybe
okay. Because we were older, watching. Oh, this is easy. 9.
After 2 months, Mark proposed, and I accepted.
Proposed. When you say proposed, is always to the marriage. Okay, the proposal is the one of the marriage. Okay. And 10, yoo-hoo!
We got married last summer, and a lot of our old university friends come in their wedding.
Came to the wedding. Yes, yes, very good. So, Myla, could you please read this green box about colloquial language?
I went out last night with some mates.
Mates.
Friends.
Yes, very much use the word mate. That is instead of friends.
I really fancy a girl I met in class last week. Equal and attractive to her.
To fancy somebody, okay, it's not just fancy food, but also you fancy somebody. Yes, this at this time, yeah, actually, I can understand that you fancy even food. Okay.
Jane dumped her boyfriend last night. Equal told him that their relationship was over.
I dumped you. I put you in the dustbin. Okay.
Ciao.
And we say in scaricare. Yes. That is more or less the same. Yes. Yeah.
My younger sister has a crush on Justin Bieber. Equal be madly in love with that with when you are young.
How do you say in Italian? Have a crush.
Una cotta.
Una cotta. Is
Una?
Avere una cotta. To have
una cotta.
a crush. Yes, to have a crush.
Ho capito una botta.
No, not yet. I mean, this is after probably. But before this one. And then phrasal verbs.
My sister and her boyfriend broke up, split up last month.
So finish a relationship is to break up or to split up. Sorry.
Split.
Split, yes.
Flown out with their best friend. They aren't speaking to each other at the moment.
Yeah.
One had an argument with and stopped. An argument with and stopped.
Actually, it's the same meaning as breaking up and split up, but break up and split up you use for a relationship like a partnership, like in a couple. With friends, use fallen out with. Fall out with. Fallen out with, of course, is the past. Fall out with. Okay. I'm falling out with Anna if she doesn't come to Rome to visit us in the future when we could.
Okay.
Next year, next life. No.
Mi sa che prima non si può.
I see quite difficult one. Okay, let me see. So we have relationship. So I'm gonna send not to you, just to Olga, these things. I don't know if you already have the presentation of the conditionals. Do you have it? the slide presentation. Do you want it, I send it as a PDF or as a slide presentation, a PowerPoint? What do you prefer? PDF, so you can just watch it.
Okay.
PDF. Yes, yes, you can print them. Okay, and you, Anna, do you want a PDF or you want a PowerPoint? You use the computer, I can send you a PowerPoint.
Both,
Both?
the same.
Same, okay. Because now you got a super mega computer, so you can do everything.
Bisogna imparare a usarlo però.
Yes, you will, you will. Okay, so see you next time, Anna.
Okay.
See you on Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Yes, okay.
Tuesday
And have a nice
11
weekend.
o'clock.
11 o'clock, yes. And have a nice weekend. Enjoy.
Have a nice weekend. Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.
Bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao.